A very warm welcome everyone, it's Nick here. We're on the ZX Spectrum and we're looking at Impossamole, published by Gremlin Graphics in 1990. It's the 5th game in the Monty Mole series. Now Monty the Mole, yes, a creature that buries under the earth, he's been made rich from his previous adventures and now's relaxing on his own tropical island. But now he's been contacted by aliens who say he's the chosen one. They must be idiots. And they've said he must vanquish 5 guardians who stole their sacred scrolls of eternal life, and their planet is doomed without this mole. So here we are, 5 levels. It's a platformer game but plays a little bit different to the other ones, so let's have a look. Looks quite pretty. We can fire a bomb there, but we've got a limited amount. Our strength bars across the top, the red, yellow, green and blue. I do have a cheat, so if I don't do very well on my first go, I'll go back again. Oops, that skeleton thing. If you crash into any of the enemies, you will lose some energy, a bit like that. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64, as all of the Monty Mole games did. I think that bat might take a bit of a pounding before he dies. No. It scrolls quite awkwardly, this game. This is the 48K version. Did come out on the 128K as well from 1990, and we'll lose energy dancing on that thing. So essentially it's an exploration game, a platformer game, plays different to the other ones, but you must rid 5 guardians and get some scrolls back from some aliens for reasons unknown. Yes, well that column's pretty good graphics, isn't it there? The 128K I think has music, 48K does not. It's not as much fun as the previous game, Wanted Monty Mole or Monty on the Run. It's better than Monty is Innocent though, of course, but everything is, even a slap round the face with a wet fish. Don't try that at home, folks. The vines are there, which we can climb up if need be. But yeah, over 5 levels. The tape is, well, it's 2 programs on each side of the tape. I think level 1 is side 1 and the rest of the levels are on side 2. Will we get off level 1? I don't know. There's a coal bucket there because Monty steals coal from mines, and that's how he's got into this problem in the first place. A stoat rescued him from prison in Monty is Innocent. I don't know why, and now we don't see that stoat ever again. They don't exchange Christmas cards, they don't even keep in contact. Why? I don't particularly like this one. It's clever, it looks nice, but it's a bit of an effort really. I don't know why, just personal preference really. There's better platformer type games available, and now we've got a big gun. I think we can shoot things with this big gun, I think. Missed. Right, we're wasting bullets here. Let's just go this way. There's a ladder going down. I think we might ignore that though. Yellow and green, no colour clash at the moment. Except when you overlap, when you go past obstacles like this. There we go. It's slightly bled into the background. There's the old Monty Mole death plunger there, which is in all the games. Time that. We can fall any distance down. The character seems slightly bigger than the other games. I did like it when he used to be able to do a somersault from Monty on the Run. Now, if you played this game on the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, let me know. They're 2 systems I didn't have growing up. I was a ZX Spectrum man. So my knowledge is only of the ZX Spectrum really. At school people did have the Commodore 64, but I didn't really play that at all. Right, here we go. Nice and bright colours. The Spectrum does look a little bit brighter than the Commodore 64 from what I've seen. Commodore 64 has a much livelier, I should say, bigger colour palette. Spectrum was just down to like 8 colours, including black. Right, where are we now? We're in the depths of somewhere. Have we found any sacred scrolls? No. Have we found any aliens? No. I don't know why. Why would aliens come halfway across the galaxy and hire out a mole, a rodent thing, to actually solve all their problems? They are big idiots. Mind you, they'll probably be better than that than doing humans, and it's game over. So it's time to put a poke in, I think, with infinite energy and show you as much of this game as I possibly can. Written by Core Design, it says there, for Gremlin Graphics. Core Design, if you didn't know, went on to do the Tomb Raider games, at least the first one from 1996, and I have got a walkthrough on the channel of me going through the whole of the first game. So if you're glutton for punishment, have a go at that. It's quite a while ago I put that up. Different levels you can start on. Let's load up Iceland, if we can do. Load error. Oh god, it might be time for a sometimes later, folks. Right, we've reloaded the thing. I've got a poke on for infinite energy, so let's try and do as much of this as we possibly can. Energy isn't going down at the top there, as you can see. If you've completed this game, as always, let me know. There might be one or two of you that have completed it, and likely as it seems, quite often there is someone that has dedicated a bit of their kid's life, not their own kids, their own childhood, to completing it, and it's always good to hear from them to see what happened in the end, if you can remember. But most of the time on these ZX Spectrum games, it will just say a line saying well done or something like that. Right, let's get up here. Get round that thing that fell down. Don't know what it was. What's it called? Stalagmites or stalactites? I think they're called stalactites because they from the ceiling because they hold on tight. Stalagmites push up from the ground because they push with all their might. There we go. You learned something there if you didn't already know that. Excellent. I think that's energy there at the end. Beyond that gnome man there. Don't know who he is, but he's dead now. And we've got a coin. Good. We have to collect coins as well. I think that might mean 25 left in the top in yellow, perhaps. 25 coins. Bit like Dizzy. Now, platform games go, it's not as good as any of the Dizzy games, I don't think. Yeah, put Dizzy ahead of these. Needs a bit of music on it, but as I say, the 128k I think's got that. I do like the shading of a lot of these things. That tree is good shading there. I think what have they used there? Like, I don't know how they've got brown. How have they done brown on this colour palette? Unusual. If you know how they did it, let me know. We try and review as many games as we can. I like the way that gun was going backward and forwards as you went down the ladder. I'm sensing this is a trap this way, so let's go up here. But what do I know? This is probably only the second time I've had a go at this thing. From 1990, so a bit late in the ZX Spectrum's run. But they did get their money's worth, Gremlin Graphics, out of these mole games. As I say, this is the fifth and last one. I think it's the last one, but there is Moley Christmas, which we'll probably cover nearer Christmas if the channel is still going. Hopefully it is. If you want to help keep the channel still going, because it's always in the balance, your support would be most welcome on Patreon, which is patreon.com/njenkin. If you haven't already had a look at that. You can pledge as little as $1 a month, and believe me, if 1,000 people pledged $1, it'll probably keep the channel going forever. You can cancel it any time as well. So if you donate and then you suddenly don't like the channel anymore for whatever reason, then you can cancel it. Hooray! Right, let's continue with this game. 8-bit glory, some conveyor belts, which quite often coders like to use. I think Jet Set Willy first, or Manic Miner first used those, and then everyone else was copying. So every game is influenced by another game. Well, that's going up and down. Oh no, come on Moley, just get out of here. Right, what's that? That might be another gun. It is. Right. I'm not sure we've got a limited amount of shots or limited amount of time with this gun. Right, I don't think that was coins in the top, has it? Because it's gone back up to 50. It might be something to do with the gun. There's a big rat dragon thing. Oh, it's a multiple shooter. But it doesn't seem to be having any effect on this rat. Oh, he's dead. Right, good. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to explore as much as I possibly can. It's a pity that the other stages wouldn't load. I think I had to turn the cassette over or the new TSZX file or something, but I did it wrong. Good. Right. Yes, so I haven't got too many different series of games to go through after this one. Of course, we did the Dizzy games as I mentioned. We've gone through the Monty Mole games. Yes. Boom. Dynamite Dan only had 2 games in the series. Dan Dare Pilot of the Future had 3. You want to check that out as well. And the Technician Ted also had 3 games. So we've done quite a few of the main platform games. The Magic Knight series, of course, which my favourite was Finders Keepers. That had about 4 in it. Good. Right. I think there's about 4. Might have been a few more. There were a few in it. It turned into a bit of a text adventure, that one, in the end. I did like Finders Keepers. The other one's got a bit slower. Don't seem to be able to go back the way you come in this. Why is that? And that's a yellow rat that seems to be stuck between pipes. So he's not going to cause too much trouble. I don't know where these pipes lead. Might be under some big house or something. Boom. There's a very big house in the country. Blur. In the country. Right, Oh, I can hang on to the bottom of that, I think, but I've fallen off. Infinite energy, infinite power for moles everywhere. So the series, this is quite competent, but I would have died a million times. Very, very difficult. Lots moving on the screen at the same time. I do like that skeleton graphic. It's just not gripping me really in terms of a playable game. But I can see a lot of kids would have liked this back in the day. So it's okay in that respect. It's okay. It's not a bad game. But very difficult without a poke. Go Monty, go. Oh, we're going to fall down this shaft now. He can glide left and right as he falls. Can we get on that? No, we've missed it. Don't know what that is we've bumped into. That light isn't anything. Another bat. There's a bat in my belfry. Yes, okay. If you want me for voiceover work, I'm available. I can do lots of voices. Go, go, go. Just contact me in the comments section or Twitter or something. Boom. Right, come on. There's a coin down here. Let's see what happens in that meter. Goes up to 100. So it looks like it goes up by 25 every time we hit one of those coins. Whoops. Right. Yeah, I don't think I can take too much more of this, to be honest with you. But a kid would have invented whole new stories in his mind. That column is brilliant, the graphics there. How have they got orange out of that? But they've done well. Let's get past that plunger. There's probably something quite fundamental I'm not doing here. Oh, I've been a bit flattened. Perhaps you have to... Oh, I see what you have to do. You have to get flattened to get under there, I think. We've hit a dead end. So we think we maybe have gone the wrong way. Oh dear. Well, you know, I think we'll leave that one there. That was Impossamole on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Gremlin Graphics in 1990. Thanks for watching that one as always. If you want to keep the channel going, as I said before, have a look at patreon.com/njenkin. Your support is always most welcome. If you've got any comments for this video, retro gaming or anything, feel free to put them below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.